Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Danielle, and today we're going to talk about my February food fave. So all the things that I tried in February that were just super good and I want to kind of recommend to you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Super excited because y'all know food is my life. So the first thing that I tried this month that was so good was at Lidl, and it is their toasted hazelnut croissants. Now, this was the first time I'd ever seen these croissants. And I've had their normal croissants that have the hazelnut filling in them. So it's basically like Nutella inside of a croissant, like a butter croissant. That alone is good. But then they took it up a notch and put toasted hazelnuts on top. And it went from here to here. Like, it's so good. Lidl has excellent baked goods, like, just in general. But those, I can't even explain it. It's so good. Definitely try it out if you have a Lidl near you and they offer that. You will not be disappointed if you like Nutella. Try it out. Another thing that I tried this month and really liked was the Aldi sweet cream creamer. Y'all know I'm diehard for the white chocolate mocha creamer at Aldi, but I don't know what made me try out the sweet cream this time, and honestly it is really good. It's a little bit thinner than the white chocolate mocha, but the flavor is really good on it. That surprised me because I love me some white chocolate mocha. Like, I didn't feel like it could get any better than that. And for the price, you know, the Aldi creamers are like $1.79 versus like $2.50, $3 at everywhere else. $3, $4, $5 depending on which creamers you get. I think the Starbucks one is like $4.50 or something, so they can get pretty pricey, but for $1.79 you cannot beat it. An honorable mention as far as coffee creamers go, I've tried this one before, but the vanilla caramel at Aldi is really good as well. But y'all know my top favorite is the white chocolate mocha. But now that I've tried the sweet cream, it's almost up there with white chocolate mocha. So definitely give that one a try. If you are somebody who feels like you have to spend the money on International Delight or Coffee Mate, then definitely try out their creamers at least one time just to see if it's something you can tolerate, or if it lives up to what you're used to as far as your coffee creamers, because they really are good. Like, I don't know if they're made in some of the same places as the normal name brand products, but I feel like Aldi is really on par. A lot of their store brand products are on par with the bigger brands, and I'm actually going to do some videos coming up comparing Aldi to the big brand items. So maybe like Aldi cookies against Oreos or Aldi chips against Lay's. Let me know if you guys are interested in those kinds of videos, because I really want to try to do that and do like a blind taste test to see if we can tell the difference between like the store brand and the big name brands. Because as far as the price, there is no comparison. Like, the Aldi stuff is just a fraction of the price of, you know, your name brand items. And if the quality is the same, then why pay the extra $2 or $3 per item to shop somewhere else? The next thing that I tried this month for the first time, or actually I might have tried it in January, like the end of January, but Cookout, y'all. I don't know. Okay, first of all, you probably have never heard of Cookout if you're not somebody who's from the South. And there's not a Cookout around here. I've been doing a lot of house hunting recently, and if you want to see some house hunting videos, then check out my other channel. I'll link my most recent video right here. And that's also where this footage came from for Cookout, because I actually went there when I went down to do some house hunting, because we're moving from Maryland to Virginia. So in Virginia you can get Cookout because that's a southern state, and their food is so good. So I think the premise is that it's supposed to taste like the food comes from a Cookout, as opposed to like any other fast food place. So I can definitely attest to the fact that that burger tastes like it came from a Cookout. It tastes like it came off somebody's grill in their backyard. It's so good, even without cheese, like even without all the stuff that makes a burger good. It's just so good. Whoo! And so cheap. It's like $6 for a platter. Not only do you get like a big double burger, you also get 2 side dishes and a drink. Or if you only want one side dish, then you can get 2 entrees. You can choose like chicken nuggets or a chicken wrap, or I don't know what else the options are, but man, try out Cookout if you ever get a chance to. It's so good. The next thing that I tried out and loved was the Aldi kettle chips in the Cuban flavor. So they are supposed to taste like a Cuban sandwich, but what they actually taste like to me is more like They remind me of Chick-fil-A. So they have like that pickle flavor, but there's also like a little bit of sweetness, and it's a flavor that's hard to describe, but what I think of when I eat it is like Chick-fil-A. And they are so good. If you like kettle chips, and if you like that kind of crunch when you bite into a chip, as opposed to like a crispiness, if you like that really intense crunch in a kettle chip versus a normal chip, and you like pickly flavored things, it's for you. Try it out. Even if you don't, you might still like it. I definitely would recommend trying out those chips. I tried out they came out with 2 new flavors. So it was Nashville hot chicken, and then you guys saw me buy the Nashville hot chicken in one of my grocery hauls, but I wasn't really a fan of that one. It didn't have that much flavor. I personally have never had Nashville hot chicken, but I would assume that it doesn't taste like that. They weren't hot at all. They were lacking. But then I went and like on an impulse just got the Cuban sandwich ones, because I'm not even a fan of a Cuban sandwich. I've never had one. I don't necessarily think that it's something I would order, but when I tried it, they hit different. So definitely try those out if you're in Aldi and you want to try something different. This next one is something that I actually made throughout the month, and it is Oreo cake with Oreo whipped cream frosting, and it was so good. I featured it in a recent what I eat in a day video, so you guys have seen what it looks like, and I will insert footage right here so you can see it if you haven't seen that video. But that cake was so good. So what I did was got some boxed white cake mix from Aldi and Aldi Oreos and whipping cream, and that was really it. I just put some crushed up Oreos inside the cake mix, and then put crushed up Oreos inside the whipped cream, and it was amazing. So good. Super easy dessert. Tastes homemade. Nobody would ever think that it came out of a box. It was so good. Definitely try that out. And then another baked good that I made this month was this pumpkin spice cake with cinnamon cream cheese frosting, and I didn't record it because I was making up the recipe as I went, and I wasn't really sure if it was going to turn out good, and I didn't want to waste the footage on my camera. But now that I have made it and I know it tastes good, I kind of wish I would have recorded it because it's so good. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna make a whole video dedicated to this cake because it is that good. This is why I have such a hard time losing weight, because I'm always in here baking stuff. But yeah, that cake definitely worth the calories. It's so good. And then another thing that I tried this month, and I'm not even a drinker, but this is actually a wine. So this is the Carlo Rossi wine, and it is in the flavor raspberry. I don't know what to say about it. It's good. If you like drinks, like if you like wines that aren't super alcoholic tasting, like if you like a lighter wine, it's not super bold, it has a fruity flavor, and it's not going to kick you in the back of your throat when you drink it, this might be for you. It was actually really cheap. I know Carlo Rossi is cheap. It's a cheap wine, but when I saw it in the store, that was the first time I ever seen it, and it just looked like it would be good. So I tried it out. We had it on Super Bowl Sunday, and good job, Carlo Rossi. It was so good. My mom liked it. I liked it. They have all different flavors. So they had like pineapple, they had peach, they had blueberry, they had raspberry, and maybe a couple other flavors, I don't know, but they're like $3.99 at the liquor store. They were right in the front, so check it out. Maybe they have it at your store too. And then this next thing is not something that I just recently found in February, but it's something that I just love, so I wanted to kind of shout it out in this video, and that is the Chili's honey chipotle chicken crispers. So basically they're just chicken tenders, but they have like that honey chipotle sauce on them, and they are just cooked perfectly every single time. They're always juicy and like tender and like just good. The sauce has a little bit of spice to it. It's just, y'all, that is my go-to order when I go to Chili's. I love me some Chili's. That's one of my favorite places to eat out. Whew, love it. You can get it in the 3 for $10. So if you're familiar with Chili's, and you know, you can get the 3 for $10, which includes an appetizer, a drink, and your entree for $10. So those are your 3 elements in your 3 for $10. And I'll get a strawberry lemonade and loaded baked potato soup, and then I'll get the honey chipotle chicken crispers with my 2 sides. And y'all, so good. I want to try other things on the menu, but those are just so good. I go back to them every single time. Secondary runner-up is the burger, so like the bacon burger. That's good pretty much every time too. I love that as well. But the honey chipotle chicken crispers, nothing comes close as far as I'm concerned, because I just love them. I love them that much. Try them out, they're so good. And then another thing that I got this month, which threw me for a loop because I'm surprised that one, that I've never tried it before, and two, that they were just so good, because I'm so used to Aldi and this is a Lidl product, and I just don't, Lidl does not hit the same for me when it comes to like the quality of their products. They're so hit or miss. Some things that I've tried from Lidl haven't been that great. Some things have been amazing, and this definitely falls into the category of amazing. So I'm gonna go get it and show you what it is. It is these. It is their teriyaki sauce and their sweet chili sauce. And this was the first time I'd ever seen these. For some reason, I don't know. Y'all know I faithfully buy my teriyaki sauce at Aldi, but this time I saw it and I was like, well, let me just give it a try. This one knocks it out the park. This is way better than the one at Aldi, especially since recently the one at Aldi has been kind of hit or miss. Like, it's been kind of congealed sometimes. Sometimes it's thin, sometimes it's thick. I don't know. I feel like Aldi does have consistency issues sometimes with like their tortilla chips. Sometimes they're sweet, sometimes they're not, sometimes they're salty, sometimes they're not. It just kind of, you don't know what you're going to get with certain products from them. But then they have other products that are the same every single time and the quality is amazing. But the teriyaki sauce recently has been falling into the category of one of those products that you just don't know whether it's going to be great or not. And so glad that I found this one because it's better. The flavor is better. It's not as sweet. It has more of like that gingery kind of flavor to it. I don't know. It's just good. Definitely try that out if you have a chance. And the sweet chili, this is not a sauce that I would typically buy on a normal shopping trip, but they have these vegetable egg rolls at Lidl that I used to buy all the time, but now they're always sold out. I can never find them. But I used to always use sweet chili sauce with those, and I don't know, I make a sweet chili noodle recipe with sweet chili sauce. So I make some noodles. Usually I'll do angel hair noodles, and then I'll add some butter to it, and then some mayo, sweet chili sauce, and sriracha. And that just makes like a super flavorful sweet chili noodle, and it's so good. And it just brought back memories, so I decided to pick it up, and I was not disappointed. It's so good. Definitely try that out as well. It's good on rice. It's good as a dipping sauce. It's good. It's just good. So if you have a chance to try out either of these sauces, let me know what you think in the comments, because thumbs up. So yeah, that is it for my February food favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you tried out in February and you loved. Let us all know in the comments so we can try out some of the stuff that you were loving in February. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course I will see you in the next video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now, and also give this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.